everyone, welcome back to my YouTube. So in today's video I kind of wanted to just do a little update and tell you guys basically about my pregnancy, but I also wanted to do my makeup. I also have really bad allergies and acne is definitely popping through. I have a lot of acne going on. Redness from right here from blowing my nose every single day, and I also have some pimples here as well. So there's a lot of redness going on. I'm not going to do a full face of makeup, just what I've been doing lately, especially because I have really bad allergies and probably not going to last throughout the whole day. Started. Now here's the thing, I feel like because I need to record on a camera, it always looks like one eyebrow is thicker than the other or vice versa. So just wanted to say that I'm probably going to take a picture and then show you guys what it looks like. I have pretty bad OCD with my eyebrows, so if one looks a little off, I'm there constantly trying to fix it, and it just gives me really bad OCD, so I try to avoid it. So I always go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been going in with this one, haven't tried any other ones. This one is pretty expensive. This shade Ebony. Okay, well, it's not gonna focus, but this is the color Ebony. It looks dark, but because my hair, I dyed it black, it's kind of, it's obviously fading away, and I still have my brown color hair, my natural hair color. The black was there for a while, so I had to use Ebony, but not gonna lie, this is actually a pretty good color. I was always either doing too light or not matching, and I kind of like to go a little bit darker. My eyebrows are very light, and I hate the fact that they're so light colored, so I'm not a fan of that. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick first, because these are the things that I focus the most on. My eyebrows really quick. I'll probably just like rewind it. What else is going on? The gender of the baby, which we did find out, so we know the gender of the baby. Also, I totally forgot, I made a video talking about what has been going on in my life recently, the whole breakup thing, and I guess it didn't upload. Little part of that in this video. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick. So this is usually how my eyebrows start. Sometimes it looks really bulky. I have a certain technique that I do for the front of my eyebrows, and that's the technique that I've been doing a lot, and it seems to be working, so that's how I do it. Everyone has their own technique on how they do their eyebrows, and for some reason I couldn't do other people's eyebrows routine. For some reason I tried to do different routines for my eyebrows for the fading. I figured out my own routine and I love it. I look insane right now. Here is what I do. So I get the CeraVe Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. Do the tiniest little drop, and then I just kind of do a little bit of some fading going on in the front, fix it up a little bit, but this just helps to do the fade a lot more easier. As you can see, it's probably gonna come off on camera really crooked, and then I can just fix it a little bit. Now I'm gonna do concealer. I can usually talk when I do concealer, so let's get on to the video, the main part of this video. Yes, I am not broken up with my boyfriend, my ex. We actually got back together on the 6th of February, and we have been doing great. I was staying the night at his grandma's for a little bit, and then now he is here with me, so he lives with me right now. And we are doing great. Everything is doing really well, actually, and we are in a good place. The baby, however, there's some things with the baby that I wanted to talk about. So we went to the doctor's on the 28th of March. That was my ultrasound that I had to do. So that was our appointment that we had. That was my ultrasound. I would say 19 weeks pregnant, actually. Okay, I don't know what happened, but for some reason the concealer is being weird. I'm using the Jeffree Star concealer. I love this concealer so much. I just got it the other day and I really like it. I have no brushes that are good with foundation, sadly, or even concealer. I have really dry skin. I suffer with severe dry skin, and because I suffer with severe dry skin, always putting on concealer or foundation, it sucks. So I haven't quite figured out how to get rid of the cakiness when I do my eyebrows. I get so distracted and I can never get to the point. So we found out the gender of the baby on the 28th of March, and I was 21 weeks. I'm currently 22 weeks. Well, when I found out I was pregnant, there's definitely a lot of things that I was experiencing with this baby than with my daughter. This one has been kicking my butt a lot more than with my daughter. Two incidents happened to me where, well, I guess one, and then it happened to me another time, but this time it wasn't as bad. I actually fainted. I was in the car, something happened, everything got super bright, and I felt like I was losing my vision, and it was getting really hard, difficult for me to see, and I was freaking out. I stepped outside thinking that it was gonna help, and I mean it helped, but for some reason I fell, and I just remember literally waking up and I was on the floor staring at my boyfriend. I had that happen to me, and then the same exact situation, like the same thing that happened another day, but I didn't faint that time. It scared me a lot because I've never had anything like that happen. Anyways, back to the story. We found out the baby on the 28th. My boyfriend actually came with me, which was really nice because if he wouldn't have come with me, that would have been hard because he didn't come for his daughter. I mean, he wasn't allowed to because of COVID. So now they're actually allowing one person in. Couldn't bring our daughter in, sadly, but he called us in the back. Way before they actually called us in the back, I went to the restroom, and the lady had called me as soon as I walked out of the restroom, and she said, let's go ahead and check your vitals. Very nervous. Just because I knew that right after that little checkup that she was doing, that's when I'm gonna go to the back. I really was nervous just because I didn't know what to expect. I wanted a boy, definitely, because I wanted to give Brandon a boy, but at the same time I was like, if I think too much that it is a boy, it's probably gonna be a girl. Don't get so crazy hyped about it because it's probably going to be a girl, which is not a problem. I wouldn't mind if it was a girl either, but like I said, I did kind of want a boy just for now until we can really settle down, and then we can have more kids later on in the future. But I feel like a boy and a girl is like the perfect start, I would say, because you're experiencing a boy and a girl, and I feel like they're different, very different. So I had really wanted a boy, and I was just getting really hyped up about a boy because this, like I said, this pregnancy has been very different. I've been eating a lot with this pregnancy. Just a lot of stuff was going on. So I really thought that it was a boy and really different, and with my daughter it was not weird and different, and I didn't experience as much as I have with this one. So after we were done a little quick checkup, she then goes ahead and says, go ahead and wait in the waiting room until we find someone that can take you in. So then they call us to the front, and we go ahead and go to the back of the room, and she basically tells you, okay, I'm gonna go get the doctor. She checked the stomach, and it didn't take a very long time for her to say that we were having a boy. Oops, literally ruined the surprise. Okay, well, just pretend you didn't hear that. I'm still gonna tell you the story. The baby was facing downwards, So the lady couldn't really get a shot or like a picture of what the gender of the baby was because the baby was facing this way down, so she wasn't able to get a picture of the baby. A little bit later, like I said, it didn't take a long time. It was pretty short when she found out, but at the same time it wasn't like right away. She did ask if we wanted to find out the gender, and we said yes. We both agreed yes, we wanted to find out. Probably like 5-6 minutes in, she tells us it's a boy. So we are having a boy, a little boy, which is crazy. I don't really know how I'm gonna do my pregnancy after a cesarean. I've heard a lot of things. This is what the doctors have told me. But a lot of the times women actually try to give birth after a cesarean, and because that little area is very sensitive due to the cesarean, sometimes it rips and you need to go through surgery with that, and they have to put you on some like really high prescription. So because they have to put you on such high prescription, go and try to give birth to the baby and accidentally have something like that happen, and then I have to go through surgery, but it would have to be in Albuquerque. So I told them, I was like, what's another option that I can do? Like, I was very interested as to why I couldn't have my baby at the same hospital that I have my other daughter, but they just said because they didn't have the prescription pain medication to give you, that they don't want to risk anything with you and the baby. And they also said that it is risky to have a birth after a cesarean, and because I am pretty small, more of a problem. Not that they said that, but I'm thinking that because I'm pretty small, having kids, that my body just is too sensitive possibly. I would have to do a scheduled cesarean, which I didn't want to do. I really didn't want to do actually, but I'm thinking about it now because to be honest, I am scared to like see if I'll be able to have a kid without a cesarean. But I'm nervous and I don't want anything to happen with this pregnancy. This one has been a little hard on me, and I also had subchloronic bleeding with this one. So this one is, like I said, it's a little different than with my daughter. Subchloronic bleeding, I mean, it wasn't a life-threatening thing, it wasn't a crazy problem, but you know, it did happen, and I just wanted to mention that because with my daughter I didn't have anything like that happen. So these are my eyebrows. They probably look really terrible right now, but this is how I do my eyebrows. So what I also do, this is basically my routine, you guys. I don't do anything else. I have been trying to put on false lashes, but I actually can't do that because of my allergies and how bad they are. Lashes just aren't it for me. Instead, I just do some mascara. And I'm probably gonna have to do a scheduled cesarean, to be honest. I'm gonna look at my options. I have an appointment coming up pretty soon, so I'll go ahead and discuss that with my doctor and we could figure out what's best. I also want to talk to her about if I'm gonna be able to have a vaginal birth or if it's gonna be a risk every single time. So I'm gonna definitely ask about that and figure that out, because of course I wanted to have a vaginal birth with my daughter and then had to do a cesarean. It wasn't an emergency cesarean, thank God, but we did have to take her out because I wasn't dilating, and it had already been like 2-3 days and I still wasn't dilating, but baby was ready to come out. So we just had to get her out because she was ready. She was like, come on, I'm ready to get out. They tried putting me on medicine to dilate, and it didn't do anything, so that's when they were like, okay, we just need to get her out. She's ready. Life is good. I am with my boyfriend. We are doing great, enjoying each other's company. Daughter is doing great. She is talking a lot. She is very vocal right now. She is at the point where she is letting you know how she feels. She's at that stage right now. She also is going into her 2s very soon. She's going to be 2 very soon. And she's already there. Her terrible 2s have begun. She is throwing fits. She's just mad. Sleeping schedule has been pretty hard, not gonna lie with her. Getting there, we're figuring things out. Harsh when it's just me. I feel like she purposely does it because she knows that I get triggered more than her dad. And I think it's just hilarious that she does that. She is throwing fits and she's doing the most of the most. She's already gonna be 2. Like, that's crazy. It went by way too fast. I hope it wasn't all just makeup related. I try not to make it a makeup related video, but I also wanted to show you guys like what I use, because you know, my technique can maybe be helpful to somebody else. Everybody else's technique was not it for me. It didn't work, and this technique seems to be working. I like the way my eyebrows come out every single time, so maybe it'll change later on, but this is the routine so far. Not really a skincare routine. I have definitely been using the CeraVe hydrating foaming cleanser every single morning and night, and I also have been using this, which is a hydrating milky mist. This thing is just like, feels really good on my skin, and I'm a really big fan of this. And I've also been using these 2 moisturizers, sometimes this one, sometimes this one, or I'll double it because I need extra hydration. I have the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Sleeping Mask, and that has hyaluronic acid and peptides. And then this is the other e.l.f. Hydrating Moisturizer. This is purified water, jojoba, and vitamin E. The bubbly hydrating moisturizer, it really just depends on what I'm doing. So I'm going to actually spray this on my face. Not too close, because yesterday I did it way too close. There was like splotches on my face and it looked really funny. I don't really go down here. I try to stay away from the areas that have acne if I am going to do makeup, and down here is bad, so I try to stay away from this bottom part until it heals, and then I could cover it up. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, I hope I got to the main parts of this video about the pregnancy. Everything's good. I am 22 weeks now. The belly, pretty big belly for being 21. Having a boy. Our plan for his name, I'm probably gonna say it later on or when he's born. Definitely gonna do a video, but I'm probably just gonna wait for the name. I already posted it on Instagram, so you might have known the name, might not, but I'm not gonna bring it or put it on here until he is born, and then I feel like it'll just be more special that way. Don't already, you can follow my Instagram to see pictures of my belly, or you can follow my daughter's Instagram, which will be like somewhere over here, to see my daughter. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.